Actually, this is a very basic session because you are going to learn later the uh, software engineering concepts and programming. So I think this will help you out to learn how the programming basic concepts, right? So as I can see in your poll, most of you have not started edX course, right? So I think it is better to start from the beginning, right? So first of all, you can see my screen, right? First, let's open a web browser and go there and type Scratch, right? Because we need to go to the Scratch website. Then you will see some suggestions here, and you have to select https scratch.mit.edu. So when we go there, you can see the interface like this, and you have to sign in here, right? You have to create an account here. Then later you have to sign in because the things you do here, you can upload to this website, and you can see them later, or you can share them with the others, and so many more things you can do here. So that is why creating an account is important here. So first, let's join Scratch, right? First, you have to go to this join Scratch. Then there you have to type your name, then a password. So here, no need to type your real name, but if you like, you can type your real name, and this is the username. So you have to uh, put some name that you can remember, and also the password as well, right? Then you have to go next, and then you will be asked some simple questions like what is the country and what is your birthday, likewise, right? Very simple questions. You can do this thing alone. So I have an account right now, so I'm not going to demonstrate you how to do this. I will give you about 3 minutes. Quickly, can you create your own account?
Those who are with computers, can those who are working on computers right now please say yes on or type in on a computer or something, so that we know. I should have put a poll like that. Okay, so there are some people. Okay, so yeah, do it quickly then, please, because we want to give you the chance. But so that's I should have mentioned it in the announcement. I'm sorry about that. So okay, then give them a few minutes. Dinusha, take this.
Okay.
So long as you have the time, please take the time and let everybody try to get somewhere. So while you all are doing this, students, I want to say something. So this is the thing. You have to be ready and learn to take the first step, right? Now today, she's taking you by the hand like a child and saying, do this, do this, do this. That's fine, because when you were in school, that is how you were taught. Everybody told you exactly what to do, like an algorithm, right? But that is not how we want you to work, learn in the software engineering program, and that is not how you are going to be successful in the world. You have to take the first step. You have to want to do something, and without any fear. What is the fear? What was holding you back all this time in following the instructions given and making an account and getting started? Right? Think about it. That each person has their own reason, but you have to get over this problem and you have to be ready to do things, right? If we tell you that this is valuable to you, please believe us and do it. Don't come here to do the bare minimum and get your degree. That is not the kind of student we want, and that is not the kind of person the software industry wants. Okay, so this is just, we are not going to do this all the time. During the courses, if Ms. Tilakratna says you do this, gives you instructions, and you don't do it, no one is going to come and hold your hand and make you do it. If you don't complete by the deadline, then you will not get the marks, And if you miss enough of those, you will fail, right? So this is trying to get you started not just in Scratch, get you started doing things on your own, learning on your own. Okay.
Yeah, I totally agree with Dr. Nalin. So you have to motivate yourself. Good. So since some students have done, we can move further, right? So once you create your account, you can sign in. Then there you can see the create button. You can go there. Then this is the interface of the Scratch, right? So here in the left side, there is a something we call block editor. So here all the blocks are there like building blocks, right? You can see there are several blocks. They are for now let's call them building blocks or blocks, right? Then there is another object here. You can see something like a cat, right? And I can click on this cat and move here and there. So this space, this white space, let's call it as the stage, right? And if you so here you can see that this object has a name. So this name is appear here. So what is the name of this object right now? It is sprite1. If you don't like this name, you can change it like Garfield or something else, right? Then when you move this sprite, you can see that there are two controllers here, X and Y. These X value and Y value is changed, right? So, and also here another controller called show and hidden. So you can show the sprite or hide the sprite. And also you can change the size. Now it is 100%. Now if I want to make it 50, then you can see the size is decreased as well. I can change the direction here. So am I too fast? I think these are very small things. Students, am I too fast? No.
And
No.
anyway, students, please understand. Okay, so because there's two things here. One is the recording of this will be available to you, and two is that all these details are given in the course. So that this
Yeah.
recording you can play back anytime, and also the course is there. Please go and complete the course and mark your progress on the leaderboard. We want at least based on your responses at least 150 to even 200 should be doing the Scratch course, right? So at the moment it's only 66 or something. So we want all of you to start and complete that because we are going to do more things after registration.
Yeah. So you can change the direction here. You can see this arrow. When you rotate it, the direction is changing, right? You have to do some experiments here, right? Your own experiments. So if you want, you can change the backdrop. I told you that this is the stage, so we have to have a backdrop. So how to change the backdrop? In the uh, bottom right corner, you can see choose backdrop. By here, clicking here, you can change whatever the backdrop you want, right? And also, you can change the sprite as well. If you don't like a cat, then you can go to the choose a sprite. It is also close to the choose a backdrop. Here it is choose a sprite. Then there are lots of uh, sprites are there. So there are human there are categories mentioned here: animals, people, fantasy, likewise. So I want to show you that buttons are there as well. Buttons like this, and food, and some music instruments, right? Several animals. So by using these sprites, later you can create nice animations, games, or uh, visual stories by using these backdrops and sprites, right? Clear? So right. So I told you that these are blocks, right? Now when you look these blocks, you can see that there are written tasks on them, right? Move 10 steps. I'll put this in to here. You can simply click and drag and drop into this working area, right? So if I click on this, you can see my sprite move 10 steps forward. I will change the value. Here there is the value 10. I will change the value 50. Now my sprite moves forward 50 steps, right? So there are several tasks or functions are there. So I want you to say that this Scratch is a visual block based programming language, right? So it is different from text based programming languages. So later you are not going to learn Scratch in your university. So you are going to learn text-based programming languages like C in our software engineering concepts and programming course. We are going to learn C language, and later you will be able to learn Java, Python, like several programming languages, right? So to get a knowledge, you can learn now this visual block based programming language, right? So the concepts are same like the text based programming languages, right? No difference, but this is very fun thing to learn, right? Because there are right, you can see that later, right? Okay, so there are functions, lots of functions here. Turn right 15 degrees, likewise functions, right? These are functions. So by combining, I can take another function here. So this is move 50 steps forward. If I click this, you can see it turns my sprite clockwise 15 degrees, right? And as Dr. Nalin mentioned you before, that sequences, we can create a sequence by combining these two functions together. Right now it is a sequence, right? If I click this, you can see it is moving forward and turning 50 degrees clockwise, right? You can see. If you want to erase these functions, there is a question. I will answer your questions later. When I am joining Scratch, it says username not allowed. What should I do, miss? Because because the same name has already entered by another person, right? That is why your name is not allowed. So try with another different name. Right. So if you want to erase this function, just click on it and drag to left side. Then they will disappear.
Dinusha, may I
Yes.
also say one more thing? Now, again, students, if you have a problem like that, username is reserved or something like that, whatever it is, if it happens when we are not on this call, what do? You don't just stop because you had a problem. We have a whole course for this called Introduction to Computers and Computer Programming. And I am looking at questions there. And now from this week, Ms. Tilakaratna will look at questions from there. So if you have a problem like this, post it on the forum there and say, I have this problem. Either we will help you or some other student will help you, right? Don't don't just wait. That is really the biggest problem. So many students are starting our program and then dropping out after one semester or 2 semesters because they just don't either get started or when some small problem happens, they give up. You have to get over these psychological barriers. It's what we see as the biggest problem in our program, in addition to certain your background weaknesses in like in computer programming. But leaving that aside, you have to get and start doing it and asking questions. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So now if you take a function, then you can see there is an oval shape here, and within that oval shape, there is a value. So if you notice, so these oval shapes indicates values, right? So you can later input values as well, right? We will learn them later. So this I want you to mention that. So we can say this is a parameter, right? In when you learn programming later, you will need to set parameters, and by using those parameters, you have to take values inside a function, right? So as an input to a function, you have to set parameters, right? So if you can't understand this thing, don't worry, we will learn them later, because I want to just say this for your knowledge, right? Right. So, right. So when we talk about algorithms, uh, now you know that what is an algorithm. Algorithm is set of instructions, right? So let's take a very simple example. Let's say now you know how to take a sprite and how to move that sprite, right? So can you, I will show you something. Here there is a function called go to x and y. What will happen when I set the values into this x and y? I will set 0 and 0. Let's see what will happen. The sprite went to the center of the stage, right? So when you change the values, you can say the sprite go to here, go to there, right? And there is another function called glide. The difference is here there are 3 parameters. One is seconds and x, y. These seconds say how long should it wait. So here when I say go to like this, it slowly go there. Not like that much hurry, right? So by using these things, can you write a very small program like this? I will give you the algorithm like this. you have to move this. Now you know the functions and sequences, right? So by using that, you have to move this sprite here, 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 here. Clear? The sprite should go upward, then top right corner, then bottom right corner, bottom left corner. Clear? Clear what I said? Or not? You can start if it is clear. I'll give you about 3 minutes. Right, good. If it is clear, you can start. So I think it is better to interact. All I guess you all are doing this. So yeah, good. What is the function you used? Anyone can put in the chat. What is the function you used? Blind. Yes, very good. Because if you notice that if someone tried with go to, then what happened? It quickly comes to the end. We cannot see the middle steps because it is really quickly happens. So that is why we have to use glide, because it wait about 1 second. So do I need to show that? Do I need to speak louder? Now can you hear me? I forgot that. Right. Right. Tell me who the persons need to demonstrate this activity. I mean, do I need to show you how to do this? Or shall we move? Because I want to know whether this is boring for you because it is too easy, or do I need to explain each and everything? So please put into the chat your feedback. Right. Okay. So I guess you can use the glide, right? I will little explain. Glide, then what you have to do? Where is it? Glide, this thing you have to use. Then let's say negative 150, then positive 120. Likewise, you have to change. Okay, I'll show you because this is your first activity. Then you can duplicate this function by right clicking on it. You can duplicate it, right? Then now x is negative. That means here, like here is the position. Now I want to go it forward. So my x value should be positive. Y value should be same, right? You know these things in your math, I guess. right? Then you have to duplicate. Then X should be positive and Y should be negative. Then I will duplicate one more, and X should be negative, Y also should be negative. This is the sequence that I want all you to write. So when I click on this, you can see my sprite is moving like this. If you want to sprite go back, then at the end you can write again negative and positive 120. And you can see it is moving in a rectangle ways. Clear? So this is the sequence you written. Okay. Now I want to mention some important things that you can comment here. So why we use comment? Actually, in programming, commenting is a really good practice. So you can just right click on a function and add a comment. You can say it moves top right one. Or I want to comment here. If you want to comment only a single function, then like this, and each and every function you can add a comment, or you can put a comment to the sequence like it moves in a rectangle or something. So then you can collapse this like this. If you want, later you can expand like this, right? So when you use text-based programming languages, also you have to keep in mind better to comment, because why we use commenting? Because sometimes you may write program very advanced programs, right? So after coding, after coding, you will forget what you have done, right? Then by using these comments, you can recall what you have done. The second thing, the other persons. So if another person look your program, then they can get an idea what you have done, because they are new to your program, then they can quickly get an idea about your program, right? So that is why commenting is important, right? So then let's move to another important concept, events here. Now all these sequence work when I click on this sequence, right? But you can put some kind of events here, like if I click on this sprite, you can do something, or if this if I press a key, okay, then if I move my mouse pointer, likewise for each event, you can write a function, right? So let's see. And also there is a green flag also here. So if you want, you can, let's go to the events first. You can see there are several categories. So here there is events. Go to events. Then these are the events you can program in this Scratch, right? So the first event is when green flag clicked. Let's bring it here, right? Now I can execute this program by clicking on green flag, right? When I click on the green flag, my program is executing. Clear? So when, and also another event is here when some key is pressed. So by default, the value is what? Space. So these words are very important by default. So default value is space. I will keep it here. What happened when I press space button, this program will be executed. Now I press my space button, right? Now it is running. My program is running. When the sprite clicked, you have to do your own experiments here, right? Okay. So I will give you another activity then. You can do something like this. You can add 2 buttons here. Now you know how to add buttons, right? Buttons are also a sprite. You can go here and select your buttons. You can add 2 buttons here, and when a button is clicked, the backdrop should be changed. So let's say, for example, I like Arctic and jungle backdrops, right? Then you can put a button here, say Arctic, another button saying jungle. Then when you press Arctic, the backdrop is changing to the Arctic, and when you press jungle, the backdrop is changing to the jungle. Clear? So I'll give you 3 minutes. You can start now.
If you are doing Scratch for the first time, now, it's nothing to be scared about. Please go to the edX course or watch this video again. We also have 2 or 3 other very long demonstrations into Scratch, and I think they are in Sinhala and Tamil also. They are linked on the LMS. Please go to that LMS if you have not been there. All the resources are there. Ask questions on the LMS and people will help you. Don't wait any longer. Even if you don't want to register and you have no programming background, please learn something before you go off away from us, right? So I think now Dinusha will go. I mean, this looks like a silly child's game still, right? You are not actually solving a problem. You are just making the cat fly and all that kind of thing. So you are still thinking maybe this is not serious, but Scratch is very serious. If you don't believe me, go to the LMS. I have linked a list of projects, and there's one particular project, very interesting game they have made, and it is entirely programmed in Scratch. And the great thing about Scratch is that all these projects of other people, the code is there. So you can go and look. It's not a very long code also. Even I couldn't figure out, and I haven't spent the time on it, how it is doing what it is doing. So you can do many things on Scratch. Now Dinusha is going to tell you how to do a program like the kind of thing you think of as a program, where you give an input and you get an output. Back to you, Dinusha.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So, sorry. Now, I will insert a button by using choose sprite, right? I will take a button and you can duplicate it here like this. I forgot you to mention that you can change the costumes of these sprites, right? So how to do that? Here there is a costume tab. There is a costume tab. So here there are 3 tabs: code, costumes, and sounds, right? So when you go to the costumes, you can see that the costume of this object is appeared. So here there are 2 available predefined costumes, right? Pre-made costumes, right? So I will put these to I will put this orange one to this one, and I'll go back to the code tab, right? I will put a text here, Arctic. I think it is little slow. Now it is not showing what I am typing. Okay, you can type it by clicking on this T button. You can type whatever you want, right? Because it is taking too long time, I will move forward, right? So orange button is something like, let's say, Arctic, right? Then I'll choose a backdrop, Arctic, right? When I click this sprite, I want to change the 2 backdrops, right? I will take another one, this one, right? Now I want to, there are 2 sprites are here. So how to know whether now you are coding on which sprite? Here in the top right corner, you can see the sprite. You can identify which sprite you are coding right now. Now I am using this orange button. So I want to I told you sensing, right? In the sensing category, events category. In the events category, when the sprite is clicked, I want to change the appearance, the look of the environment. So looks, I want to go to the looks and I want to switch backdrop, right? I want to switch backdrop to Arctic. And I want to go to the next button. I will click on button 3. Then no codes are there. So again, I want to, I can drag the, when the sprite clicked and looks, there, switch backdrop to what? Backdrop to castle, right? Now, let's see what happened. When I click the orange button, it is changed into Arctic. When I click the this button, it is changed into castle. I think it is clear. Right. Maybe my text box is too small. That is why it is not showing. Someone is telling me that. Okay. Right. Then let's do something advanced, right? Now you know the events, right? Now you know events, and let's move forward. Now let's quickly go to this control, right? Control and operators we have to discuss with variables, right? So quickly let's see what these things are. First, I want you to say what is a condition. Condition is something like, let's say, if it is raining outside, you have to take your umbrella with you, right? It is a condition. So you can ask your mother whether it is raining. Then she will say, yes, it is raining. Then if it is raining, you have to take your umbrella with you. Otherwise, if it is not raining, you are not taking your umbrella with you, right? So a small condition. So in C, we call it if conditions, right? We use if conditions for such scenarios, right? So here you can see in control, if there are two blocks for if. First one is if then. I will delete these things. I will delete these sprites as well. I'll change the backdrop to white. Right. So if I take these two blocks, you can see there is a difference. So here, this if just have only then. If something happens, then you have to do something. But in this block, it says, if something happened, then do something, or else you have to do another thing, right? So that is the difference. So here it asks only one question. If it is raining, then if it is yes, then take the umbrella. Or if it is no, just don't take your umbrella, right? Just one condition you are looking. But here you have two options. If it is raining, if yes, then take your umbrella with you, or else don't take your umbrella with you, right? I think it is clear. Right. So now let's see how to do this thing in this Scratch programming. Okay, we can do something like this. First of all, I'll put the conditions here. So you can see as before, it is not oval shape. Now it is a hexagon, right? Because by this shape, you can quickly understand that this is a condition. That is why in Scratch, it put a hexagon for the conditions, right? Right. So in operators, also you can see these hexagons. right? And also oval shapes. So I told you that in oval shapes, you can put values. So you can calculate these values and get another value, right? So if you add 5 plus 2, then you get 7. So another value, right? That is why again a oval. But here, this is a logic condition checking, right? Here in this hexagon, we can check whether something is greater than 50, or you can change these values, right? So here it is a condition. You can put these conditions here. Here, apple contains a. You can put a word and check whether it contains a letter. So simply, these hexagons just give you yes or no, right? If it is greater than 50, it may be a yes or no. This also give yes or no. Apple contains a, it may be a yes or no, right? So these kind of things you can put here. Clear up to now? Okay, then we can do something like this. Let's say a very simple thing like this. Now you know when you know in events. Okay, let's move to the sensing part and I will give you an activity, right? Let's move to the sensing. Here you can see a sensing. What is this sensing? I don't have a sprite right now. I'll take this. Right. Okay. Sensing. Here you can see touching mouse pointer. So this sprite, her name is Abby. She can sense the mouse pointer. If she touches my mouse pointer, then we can do something. So here you can see a hexagon. Yes or no. Is she touching the mouse pointer? If it is a yes, you can do something. If it is no, you can do another thing. Touching color. If the Abby in your backdrop, if she touches a color, you can do something. Likewise, there are several things. Oh, you can ask and wait. You can ask something from the user. Who is the user here? I am the user. So Abby can ask, my program can ask a question from the user. What's your name? Right? It is a function. So let's do something like this. Let's, I'll change the sprite. I'll take a beetle and I'll take another one quickly. I will take rainbow, right. First, I will show you how to use this touching sensor. Then there are a few options here. Inputs, touching mouse pointer or edge or rainbow. This sprite can sense all these three, right? So if it is the rainbow, I can do something. So to check the condition, what should I take? Yes, what should I take to check the condition? I want to have a if, right? I have to have a if block. Then I want to, I can put this thing inside this like this. If the sprite touching the rainbow, then what we can do? Let's explore the new category called sound, right? So let's go to the sound, and I want to play a sound. When the beetle touches the rainbow, I want to play some sound. There are only one sound, it is pop, or otherwise you can record your own sound and upload, right? So I will put the event. Now for now I will put green flag, right? When I press the green flag, what will happen? Nothing happens. Why? Because it makes no sense. So I want to move this beetle. How to move? We can use when I'll say when my right arrow pressed. So I will, when my right arrow pressed, I want to move this beetle. I want to move the beetle. Move the beetle forward for now. I'll place it here, right? And if it touches the rainbow, it should make a sound. Okay, I'll press my right arrow. I am pressing my right arrow, not the green flag. I'm pressing my right arrow. It is moving forward. Now you can see when it touches the rainbow. Did you hear the pop sound? Did you hear my pop sound? Didn't. Okay, you can try it out. I'll give you about 2 minutes because I have shown you the way how to do now. So quickly do this and see how the pop sound is working. Right. I'll quickly show you because I don't like to.
Actually, Dinusha, if you don't
Yes,
mind,
yes,
uh,
sir.
if you don't mind, now the second section, is it possible for you to do a different, another session?
Yes, sir.
Maybe, I don't know, next week or maybe it will.
Yeah,
Right, because we are going to have those subject introductions. After that, let these people get started and other people can look at this recording.
yes, that
And
is it.
maybe in about a week or 5 or 6 days, you can have the other session where you teach them actually how to write a regular program. These are all programs, but now she's going to in the next session do how you can write a program that as you understand it, where you give an input, it does some calculation, and it gives you
Yeah,
some output. So until then, all of you should get started. I'm very happy to see that 50 are still with us. So, and if you know any other people who are applicants who haven't started, please tell them about it. Please use the LMS, ask questions, it will be answered there. Uh, I don't know, I think there are already some resources in Scratch in Sinhala and Tamil, but if you find any, please post those also on the LMS. And if other people have posted, check them out and let us know whether it's good or bad. Okay. So that is very important for you to get started. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dinusha. And
thank you.